Um, if I'm to say something about the background of ISO 9001, especially in Uganda, it was first adopted by the private sector. And the reason for that is because they could see the direct relationship between profitability and ISO 9001. And it is only later in the game that public sector has come on board. And usually we say that whatever public sector decides to come on board, it is because of the vision of their leadership. Usually, ISO 9001 requires transparency. It requires that everything is put on the table. Everything has to be scrutinized and examined. And usually that is not a healthy situation. It causes a bit of discomfort. And only the ones who can see that it is healthy for the organization will willingly embrace it. So I congratulate IRA. I congratulate the leadership for being visionary, because without that, there is no way we could have gotten to this milestone. So now, the one thing also about Uganda, we are accustomed to ceremonies. Sometimes there are groundbreaking ceremonies, there are launches, there are workshops, where most of the times we are celebrating, the refreshments compete with the actual achievements. But this morning, much as we are having the refreshments, we are actually celebrating hard work for the last 6 years. Hard work in the real sense of the word. ISO 9001 is vigorous and it is very time consuming. I can tell you for a fact, when the steering committee sat to review the processes of IRA, we were thinking Ginger Nile Resort. We would work until 10 p.m. at night. And only when we would tell the chair, Sunday, that now we are tired. There is nothing more we can add to this conversation. Please allow us to rest. That is when we would rest. But this went on for almost a week. We are in the hall from 7 a.m. and we are looking. People are asking questions. What about this? What about that? Did you look at this? How is this going to affect our stakeholders? What is the legal element? Let us call in this one. That was a rigorous process. So by the time we got to a point where we said, yes, I think the processes we have will actually meet the standard and they will serve our stakeholders. That is when the steering committee flagged it off and said, okay, now we are content, we can start.